Hello and welcome to the Storm Garden Hedge Fleet. You're probably wondering why I'm fucking tired as shit, and I am fucking as a Fugi right now of an Octoling character of mine. That's because I was running a little bit behind, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the joyous momentous occasion. Today is Cell vs. Battle Sonic!
This is a robot riot!
So, get ready for a wild ride! Also, hi Kyle, I wasn't expecting you to pop in here in one of these reacts.
It's been a while.
So
we're watching. We're watching pretty much metal v metal with again one bio android versus probably one of Dr. Eggman's greatest creations.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, Chris, as I mentioned in our personal, if you don't mind me talking about it.
Kyle, I'm also recording.
Yeah. We'll talk about this later, Kyle.
Yeah. So,
Right.
anyways, let's begin. Make sure that
In the meantime, I'm going to continue my forays into Remake 4.
Superior model.
Sorry, I'm also adjusting the quality.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
That
out
way it
who
doesn't
will
look
win
like
our
ass.
death battle. There's a monster stalking Gingertown. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed.
Now,
Earth's
fun
new
fact,
apex predator, the ultimate life form.
people might think that
Piccolo went to investigate
Reze
this manslayer
is
and
the
discovered
all-time
he was
peak villain.
intelligent. Its tail could
That
unravel
role to
absorb
me
its
belongs to
atmosphere and add
Cell
energy to
because
its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trip,
he pretty much has
somehow
every
this
one of the
freak
Z
of
fighters
nature
within his
did the
DNA,
Kamehameha.
including
The mystery
Reze
of this
himself.
creature's origin was decades in the making.
So in a sense,
Years ago,
like
the
Cooler,
world was
he's
terrorized
Frieza,
by the
but
most
better.
advanced paramilitary organization in history, the Red Ribbon Army.
Until they got rocked by this little
This death battle will prioritize the Dragon Ball canon, the manga, and
The
anime.
manga
Yep.
and anime.
Well, we could officially confirm that Cell might be screwed.
Go to work studying the Z fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key absorbing
While
androids.
officially
trucker
Cell Max from Dragon Ball
androids,
Superhero
and
is a separate character.
Android.
There we go!
androids.
However, none
Cell
of
Max
Joe's
is
creations
literally a
were
separate
capable of
character.
matching
They
the
just
drive
confirmed
that
it.
Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left.
I just wanted
A
to pop
cute
in
little
real
booger
quick. I'll
so
catch y'all later.
complex, he'd take
Oh, good,
years
Kyle.
for Zero's death to complete. Its name was Cell.
Born from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth.
Earthling Saiyan, Namekian Frieza clan. I'm sorry, Frieza clan. Hey, Death Battle. It's pronounced Frieza race.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate
matter.
ki, or the energy that exists. in
Sorry,
all
that I had
and
that.
weaponize it to
My
fire energy blasts,
OCD
fly
literally
at
gets the
fast and
better
light
of me.
speeds, Move things with telekinesis and create force fields.
From the humans, Krillin and Tien, Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tri-Beam, his extra special favorite. Oh, weird, I'm not seeing Chiaotzu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Is Chiaotzu human?
Oh.
Okay. Cell can fire the death beam,
Chiaotzu's
as well as breathe
supposed
in
to be
and out of the
human.
vacuum of space with the alien genes of
Ugh.
Frieza and his father.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body.
You know how
because
long
of
it
some
took
keys.
me
Cell has
grow
survived
that
having
tail
half
on
his
a
body
dip.
vaporized multiple times and cannot be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger than before.
And this
because of
is
the
why I
Saiyan
say
DNA
he's
got
Frieza, but
from
better.
Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Sure,
Thank you for referencing the Macho Man.
The Gallic Gun, Spirit Bomb, and of course Kamehameha, as well as teleport by
You know I'm the cream of the crop.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
Ow.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger.
Still not
than the
fully.
beast
My
of
voice is
Power.
still not
And
fully
Cell's
awake to
healing
do
factor, and
references.
he's effectively the
Not this
ultimate warrior.
time.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted
Everyone
nothing
at
more than to
Hedgewolf
devour
loved doing
Giro's
that.
previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's very
Multiverse series
complicated.
of
There's like
bitch.
5 timelines.
As Cell defeated
Yeah.
the androids, he evolved.
Exactly why
Not only became
multiversal
stronger,
paradox is
but
a chaotic
changing his
clusterfuck
personality and developing
of
a lust
insanity.
for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan
Much
arrogance
like Dragon
and
Ball.
warrior's pride, Cell finally became perfect.
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
If you
Cell's
finish
power
picking
was
with
off
jump
the
shots,
charts.
never!
Threatened the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's key wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks, and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy.
Yeah.
He might be a threat to
One
the whole
word.
universe.
He's also incredibly
Super
fast,
manga.
capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time.
With
Goku flew
the
from Grand Kai's
nonsensical
planet
name
all the
that
way to hell,
of Black
hundreds of
Frieza,
billions
which
of
I am
years
going to
and
refer
half a
to
minute.
as
That
Obsidian.
was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the
Yeah,
power to
referencing
squeeze
the
mini
Janemba
Cell
movie
Juniors
with
out of
this
your
one.
butt? What? Never heard of that key technique?
Bravely
Call it
contended with the almighty
Eagle.
Hercule
Perfect
Satan.
Cell was
Even
entirely
though-
without fear, and, no longer wedded to Giro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have? Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Jr.
Their last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster to his absolute limits, and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
Even that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell. Now with more lightning in a battle for
Jesus
the ages,
Christ.
Cell put the entire weight of
That
his biological
name.
programming against one lone Saiyan and went the
Then again, this
distance.
is Toriyama. Toriyama doesn't really do well with names.
No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going beyond.
I mean,
What
look
can
at
be
Super
destroyed
Saiyan
can
God
always
Super
be
Saiyan.
rebuilt.
That was
All
a
it takes
mouthful.
to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the
Yes.
universe
We are
is
they
one
reference
single
Cell Max
Cell.
at the end, but as they said before, Cell Max is a separate
Did you know
character.
Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel? It's called The Nightly Brew. We're doing Dungeons
So,
and Dragons,
yeah.
Blood on the Clock Tower, and a
I
bunch
think
of
it's
other
safe to
stuff. I'd like you
say
check it out. We just finished our campaign.
Cell-
for the
Cell
old
was
school
pretty
Team
much
of Horrors,
screwed.
the most
Cell was
infamous dungeon
fucked.
in D&D history. Here's a clip.
That's exactly
You
what I was thinking.
quadruple in
Like,
size.
if they're focusing on just the manga and the canon of Dragon Ball, that just goes. That's
There's
just
no
Dragon
way
Ball
you can
Z.
fit in this room without touching columns. So you begin floating up.
It's my
into
last-
the air.
So I don't think Cell has this. I really
And
don't.
plus, you gotta remember, Cell was the only time Cell made
Drifts
his
closer.
Cell made its reappearance was in GT.
When he gets just a couple feet away from the mouth,
I'm sorry, what?
soot disappears.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He
You were
actually
like,
reappeared.
"Oh,
He
this
actually made his
dungeon's
comeback in
terrible.
fucking Dragon
It's
Ball
the
GT.
most, like, everything
When
we
was
did,
he in
like, the hardest thing.
GT?
I was like, we've got
When
this,
Goku
these other
got
sessions.
sent to hell.
And then we hit this fucking room.
Oh,
And I am
Fun.
at
And
my
he had to fight-
limit. I
And he had to fight
hate
both
this
Cell and Frieza.
with all of my being.
oh, again, fun. But of course, we all know.
No, GT is not canon.
We know GT isn't canon. Also, those guys are having a fun time with that
Time and
weird
again,
board
the
game.
world and its
Alright,
colors were
time for the
threatened by
greatest
evil
of the
Hedgewolf,
Eggman's creations.
Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same
Time for
world
our
and those
goat.
same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky
Yeah,
nemesis,
prioritize
his
that
schemes
as
were
well.
always
Don't
6
worry,
spin jumps to the
video
glowing
games
weak
and
spot
IDW
away
comics.
from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own, Metal Sonic.
Well, 0 points on creativity for that name, but goddamn, he does look
0
metal as
points on
hell.
creativity? I'll have you know Metal Sonic's a badass name. What the fuck are you on?
Blast processing to
Yeah,
match
but
his
the- as you said-
prototype.
Metal can
The
zoom
Sonic
around
band
at
is coming
massively
out.
hypersonic speeds, fast enough to
Yeah,
fly
but
to nearby
they did say
planets
the
in
prioritize-
seconds.
Hate Sonic, 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 Sonic. Jesus fucking Christ!
All of Sonic's power-ups, and
He
can
has a
replicate his
massive
classic
hate
spin dash
boner
and
for
light speed
Sonic.
attack.
But he's got moves
The,
of his
the,
own.
the, the hatred is so long, it cuts off at the end of the text.
By overloading his circuitry with energy,
That's how big his hatred for Sonic is.
quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
Every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason,
Yes, I played
Eggman
Sonic
wasn't
CD.
able to capture that ineffable
Sadly,
quality
not the
that Sonic
Japanese
brought
version,
this thing
but the
alive.
US
Metal's
version.
defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're getting your supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy
They're
Bee,
referencing the
you know
Chaotix
something's gone
game.
horribly wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You,
This Neo Metal
Ew.
Sonic was, above all,
Neo Metal
It's not
Sonic.
like that.
especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And when
Yeah.
he literally copied.
Did
if
Perfect
Metal
Cell
Sonic
do that?
copycat,
No.
Why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy
Fun fact,
them too?
I
Neo Metal Sonic is
actually
equipped with
managed to
scanners
beat
in his optic
I managed to
receptors
beat
that can
Sonic
copy
Heroes
a
like
person's
last
biodata,
year. Like,
giving him the
few
ability
months
Chaos
to
Control,
recreate
Lost Labyrinth
ago.
Treasure, Hyper Go On Energy, Dark Rings, Chaos Emeralds, and Master Emeralds. Oh, we're referencing the Dark Rings.
And Big's ability to suck at
Yep,
fishing.
Cell's doomed.
Learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like silver psychokinesis, manufacture
Phil
Ruse's
speculates in the
mechanical
IDW
backdogs,
comic that
alter
Metal
his
could
very
have copied
biology
Blaze's
to copy
pyrokinesis or
Esther's
soul emerald
chameleon
manipulation.
invisibility.
His comments
It's
also.
worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
So you were
His
referencing the
copying
whole
is
Jurassic
so
Park
busted,
thing.
It doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet,
Yep.
the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean the Chaos Emerald?
God damn it, we had to reference that
He
meme.
an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control.
The,
He
the
can teleport
fucking
through and
oh,
distort
the
space,
fucking
boost
meme
his
where
speed,
Obama
and
has a Chaos Emerald apparently.
either the Chaos Emeralds or
It,
Master
it may be a
Emeralds, he can
stupid meme,
transform into
but it's
Super
a
Neo Metal
ingenious one.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden, Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are
Mastered
inconceivably
Overlord.
powerful,
Yep,
and have been used to
I
fuel
just saw
Ultra's
that.
Day,
It
which could
means
obliterate
that metal,
stars.
that cell is
On their own,
fucked.
They can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like
'Cause we're
Sonic have
referencing the
battle
IDW
beings
comics as
time,
well.
who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds. At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have
Now,
even fought
I'm gonna
Solaris,
say this: if
who
they
nearly
make Cell
consumed
somehow
Sonic's
win, they
entire
have to
multiverse.
royally
So
fuck it
Super
up to
Neo
make
Metal
Metal
Sonic
lose
should
the
be
fight.
just as powerful
Ah,
as any
yes,
of them.
we're
But
referencing
he's
the
got
Roblox.
Roblox.
Oh, God, no.
We're referencing the Speed Sim.
Total domination
Probably
was
the
nearly at an end.
one of the
After
few
manipulating
hidden
Sonic
gems of
and friends and
Roblox,
copying
but
their abilities,
sadly
Metal
Roblox is
eventually
in a
combined their biodata
shitty
with the
state
mighty
right now.
Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And he knew it. His ego might as well have had its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the
So
heroes
Cell
Metal
has,
had gathered
Cell
had
has
to team up
arrogance,
to
and
take
Metal
him
has
down.
ego.
He may have
Oh,
stolen
dear.
their abilities,
Yep.
but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things. After getting crashed again, Eggman reprogrammed.
I know this pain.
Return to being the Egg
In
Army's chief
especially in the
always
final
being
fucking
invaluable as the Red
stage.
Doctor's greatest creation, now completely
And I managed to
obedient once
A-rank
again.
that.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows what's really going on behind those
That
glowing
ending
red
shot
eyes?
from
Maybe Metal is more
Murder of
cunning than
Sonic
he
the
lets on,
Hedgehog.
and is only biding
Ah,
his
yes,
time
but-
until he can take over again.
When Metal's just
Maybe
being
the
the,
most
when
powerful
Metal's
thing
just
that
being the
Metal
big brother at the
copied
stage.
was the ability to lie.
Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And if you don't believe me,
Well, what about now? That's what I thought.
look, the matchup is about to begin and we can't wait for you to see it. But first I want to tell you about a brand new thing coming to the Death Battle store, and it's something you guys have been asking for. Matchup pitches. It's a way to meet with me and Ben, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us a matchup that you've been wanting to see.
Hey,
nice.
Matchup
This is
any way you
good.
like. We'd love to hear from you. This was originally a Kickstarter reward, but due to popular demand, we wanted to keep it going. A lot of episodes of Death Battle that are currently being worked on are because of a pitch. So we want to give each pitch the time it needs, so quantity is limited, so you better act quick.
If I had
Pitches
money,
are
I
available
would.
Right now
But
on
god damn it.
deathbattle.gg. That's our website. That's like a Patreon mixed with some other stuff. And if you're a website member,
you got a
get
battle
discounts
that
on
you
all
wanna
of our merch,
see,
including the pitch calls. While
go
you're there, make
over-
sure you check
go
out
over
Death
to
Battle
that-
Retro Tee.
that
A shirt we
link.
made, like over a decade ago. The first Death Battle shirt. I found the file and recreated it.
'Cause let's be real,
Sure. So check that out while you're there.
there's so
Anyway,
many
let's
matchups
get to
we
the
can
fight. I know
do.
You want to see it, and Boomstick wants to see
All
what
right,
copycats
let's
get
see who
copycat.
wins, DevilArtemis
So
or
here we go.
DevilArtemis.
And remember, deathbattle.gg. We want to hear your pitches.
I'm not even joking when I say that.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the
Because
data through all
No
He's-
matter who
possibilities.
wins.
He's voicing both. It's gonna be goated. This is gonna be goated.
Here we
No
go.
matter who wins, it's gonna be awesome.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your master.
There's the robotic filter. And oh my god, this is gonna be good. Oh, the music! And we're already in Neo Metal. What the fuck?
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore.
Oh, that line just went hard.
Oh shit!
Oh! What's that the plane from Sonic City?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The thing that what soon inspired the Death Egg.
You're dealing with the ultimate life form. I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos. Done. True.
Oh!
Life form data successfully copied.
He just copied Cell!
Oh yeah!
It'll take more than that to kill me. Puppet! I know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
Oh! This is going hard and I love it! Oh! Oh! We got the juniors! Oh wait, Metal Sonic clones! This fight has no right to go. He don't dream.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare!
He's doing driving. Oh, he shot him in his arena. Oh God! He's doing coming. I predicted this shit.
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them. If you are all of them,
He time stopped his ass.
I'll never lose to a machine like
Yeah! Oh God! These oh wait, maybe not.
I'll crush you.
Oh! Bravo, Metal Sonic! Bravo!
Powers of the Chaos Emeralds and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Hey! A reference to Eggman versus Wily.
Greatest creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4
That
categories:
is.
speed, abilities, and
Oh,
adaptation.
that was fun. Our bad.
The strongest. Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base metal. Or
I mean,
Neo.
let's be
Even
real
just
here.
manga.
I knew Cell was fucked the moment they mentioned the manga in the canon.
Forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling
Like,
from Frieza, but
there
it
was
could
no
surpass
way
the universe's
Cell was
record
going to
of the
fucking
Emeralds.
win.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify.
It was over.
And there's
Like,
nothing
the moment
suggesting
Cell
that
got
this
his data
was
copied by Metal,
Since
it
it's
was
only
over.
brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up,
Cell
final
is-
pauses like
Even
Reze
scaling
or
Cell to
Solari
Toei
can
Broly,
destroy the
who
wider
could destroy
multiverse,
South Galaxy,
and
would
Super
still be
Neo
less
Metal
powerful
has
than
scaled
threatening an
up
entire
Metal
Sonic
takes the edge
multiverse.
in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might
Yeah,
think that was an easy
that's
win.
At
obvious.
his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow
Hell, they even
Generation
mentioned
can
Mastered
destroy
Overlord, but I
entire
don't think he
universes
needed
in
it.
seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe,
Yeah,
we can
they
estimate
referenced
the
Shadow
Time Eater's destructive
Generations.
wave traveled at about 100
One of the greatest
20
games
million
ever
times
made.
faster than light.
That made me actually
Impressive,
tear
but
up.
Let's compare that to Goku's flight from
Correction,
Heaven to Hell
one of the
shortly after
best
Cell games,
best
which covered roughly a
remasters slash
universe in
games
distance
ever
at
made.
approximately
Okay.
100
Yes,
Because-
yes, I keep forgetting it's also a
Sonic
remaster.
Generations, Sonic Generations remaster was like the Bowser's Fury of the Sonic
Super
universe.
perfect Cell.
Sonic
Factoring in
games.
Super Saiyan multipliers,
The main reason why I was
Super
saying
Perfect Cell
Shadow
can move
Generations
upwards of
is mainly
100
because
times
Shadow
faster than
Generations is one of the
so
greatest
100
games
times
ever
faster
made,
than
because
Metal
Sonic
Somehow,
Generations is
Cell
just,
takes
well,
the edge
Sonic
in
Generations
speed.
Remastered.
You know, the
I
thing
can't
Metal
really
is
say much
designed
about
for.
it.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note, though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
Yeah, and guess what? Metal Sonic said no to that shit.
Every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time. Something that
Devil
countered
Artemis,
Cell's speed
you
advantage
fucking
and
cooked.
left him open.
You
And
fucking
with
cooked
Silver
on this.
telekinesis, or the Emerald Spatial Distortion, Metal
He
could
sure
seriously
did.
impair Cell's
He
heal.
So it
certainly
helped that Cell
did.
could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times.
Yes,
So
he's
all that
even
in
been
mind,
beaten by
the
Surge.
Including
is roughly
Surge.
a wash.
Which leaves us with the one thing they're both known for.
And Surge isn't even a
Their
hero.
ability
To be
evolve and become
Sonic's
more
rival-
powerful in
another
response
one
to
of
their
Sonic's
opponents,
rivals.
AKA their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Cell's ability to physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable.
Now that's a
against
real
foes who
question.
can Match or overpower.
What would have happened if Cell tried to absorb Metal?
Yeah, there it is.
It probably would have destroyed him outright.
16.
Cell was only able to absorb androids 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like
Yeah,
cyborgs
I
and are
think it wouldn't have
only
worked
androids in the
because
English translation.
Metal
on the
is a
other hand,
full-blown
can calculate
robot.
target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time
No
stop.
way
And
absorbing
using
that
Cell
shit.
means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place, quite literally biodata.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being
Yeah,
able to produce
like I said, I
warfare,
even
similar to
predicted
Ki.
this.
So there's a precedent for
Off
him being able to
off
replicate
recording,
Cell's powers,
I literally
and
said
at this
that
point,
Metal
there's
was
nothing
going
stopping
to
Metal
copy
from,
key
say,
techniques.
stopping time and using a
Manipulate
Kamehameha to
souls that
vaporize
restore
him
life,
at a
just like
cellular
me.
level, just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z-Fighters know how to do, but that's
I
not
don't
gonna
even
help
think
him,
Kermit
because Metal can do
cameoed here, but
anything
then again,
Cell
this
knows
isn't
how to
Devil
do.
Artemis Cell.
Range, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess.
I mean, that would have been a
including
fun
any of his
Easter
previous
egg, but
advantages. Metal's copy ability
oh well.
is just
Yeah,
that overpowered.
Metal
I guess now I get
Metal
what they
wins
call
3 of the
Sonic
2.
CD.
Why is that?
Cell died. Where's he? You get it? CD? Where's
Can I
he?
get the bitch slap glove ready?
Right back. Next time on.
Alright, who's next?
Next time.
Who's next? What? No.
Oh shit!
Is it Bakugo first? Is it who I think it is? Is it Bakugo against her?
Bakugo versus
Subscribe and join us over there
What?
to see more.
Bakugo?
Thanks for watching.
Bakugo versus Reze.
Bakugo versus Reze. Whoa. My Hero Academia versus Chainsaw Man.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad we're getting a Chainsaw Man opponent, but wouldn't it have been more wise to do Denji versus Ichidori or whatever his name is? Cause, last I looked into Bakugo versus Reze, it was a stomp in Bakugo's favor.
We got two explosive. So we got 2 users of explosions.
Yeah, but overall, this was perfect. This was fucking perfect. As Homelander would say, down to the last minute detail.
Especially since this was Devil Artemis's final animation for Death Battle.
And I can confidently say, this is Devil Artemis's best work. Easily. No contest.
I mean, what better way for him to pretty much have his? What better way for him to pretty much leave Death Battle with a bang than with the one person, with the one being that he loves to use in his animations.
And it was perfect. So yeah.
I guess you could say he actually did it his way.
This definitely dethrones Ryu versus Jin as the best swan song for an animator in Death Battle history.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, Cell, I literally called it. So Cell literally got wrecked by Metal. Because there's no way he was gonna win.
Nope.
Anyways, that's all I got for this react. Till then, your Captain Storm God and Hedge Fleet signing off. I'll see you in the next video.